Hi, it's Angel Julia. So, what I want to be existing in the world because I created it. It's beauty insurances as adoption worldwide for free because a lot of children really need a lot of parents to take children from Russia and from the previous Soviet Union and children from Bogota and Brazil, etc. I would like everybody to get rhinoplasty for free with the help of beauty insurance. I would like everybody who's somehow disabled to be able to decide about your own life and death. And if you choose death, it should be painless and it should be done with the help of doctors because I think people should be having more human rights and they should be able to decide everywhere. And in prisons as well, I think that in prison people should be able to decide about their life and death. And I think that every torture should be stopped worldwide, and everybody who would like to marry each other, it doesn't matter what age they are, and I would like them to be able to marry each other because a lot of times love is, gone, and people are suffering years long and not able to find a new big love. So a lot of big loves are happening on the school bench and in universities, and I think a lot of couples would have been already flourishing and building a family very early if politicians and human rights would be expanded and people would be able to know each other at the age of 15, for example, or 17, or even 12, because a lot of times we are in a very, very young, very, very fast age, and this age of the 21st century is enormously fast, and a lot of pregnant mothers are giving away their children because they're too young, if there is a possibility to build a family instead of getting rid of a child, I think it's the best solution, or a better solution. And I think it's really important to bring education and marriage together because in the end, after you're finished your education, you're really ready to marry, and this gap of sexual freedom should not be should not be able to make out of young girls some kind of prostitutes. And I think that building a family should be really brought next to schools and next to colleges. I mean, in form of shops, because young people should be able to marry each other and maybe marry each other on the grounds of the college or university or school, and if there are shops selling wedding dresses and rings and making people prettier, there would be a possibility for our society to grow faster and to be happier. And I think it's critically important to understand that there is very, very good healing method to get rid of cancer. I was creating it earlier this year. I just stop eating and drink a lot of olive oil and drink a lot of gunpowder green tea and drink a lot of water and freshly pressed oranges in your own urine. And you're going to be getting rid of cancer. It's actually very easy because your body is going to be cleaned up with the help of oil immensely fast and really very, very efficient. And I like everyone who is studying, learning in schools and colleges to comprehend the educational revolution is really needed, that we have to learn things we need in life, things like parenting or things like self-defense and things like sex are very, very important to be handled, and it is important to understand some astrophysics or some chemistry or even music and some subjects are really not important, but it is crucially important to know how to handle a car, how to handle insurances and things like that, and everything which is bringing a person into a solid level of life, and makes these people feel better and more comfortable and more secure in life. That should be called education, and this is what education should become. It should become a help for life and not a help for some unneeded theories. So I think it's really important to learn parenting and sex and love in schools and colleges, and it is really important to know everything about healthcare, about your skincare and things like that. And it's much really very important to know how to handle a computer, because we're in the age of digital revolution, and really everybody should know how to handle Photoshop or JavaScript, etc. So computer science is really very important, and I really would like United Nations to accept the fact that education should be brought to life, and should support life, and should make life easier and not tougher. And I think it's really important to comprehend that with the help of Rudy Insurance, we can actually handle a lot of problems. And I'd like to donate 50% to the black population on Earth, because I think they're really having a lot of trouble just because of the skin color. Maybe the color of the skin can be made a little bit brighter, the way Michael Jackson did it. And I'd like to support the sum of 25% going to deleting every war worldwide, and 25% I'd like to give it to adoption of children worldwide for free, because I'm sure every child needs to be adopted and deserves to be adopted and deserves to have a family. And abandoned children are they're not bad, they are better than the other children, maybe because they are getting more talented and they know life from a very different side, and they are maybe all geniuses. They should be having possibility of having a loving home and loving them parents. So these are my ideas. I'd like them to be spread worldwide, and more than that, I'd like love restaurants to be everywhere, spread everywhere around the globe, because I think love should be invited into this world. Love is not defined at all. So I think it's really important to comprehend that love should be obvious and visible and to be touched easily. And love restaurants would be making this world happy, because people would be getting in touch with each other accidentally and fall in love with each other. And I'd like it to be as popular as McDonald's, and to be a chain of restaurants, and the smallest restaurants worldwide, where everything you can get is having a shape of a heart. And I'm sure that McDonald's would be helpful there. And I'd like also love to become a fashion brand, and to become a furniture brand, just like IKEA, because obviously IKEA is a very popular and worldwide loved brand, but I think the name IKEA is really not so beautiful. So I'd like it to be maybe renamed Love, or I'd like Love to become a furniture house, and I would love to be a fashion brand, because everybody would like to wear some love and have some piece of clothes called Love on them. And I also would like worldwide to have happy days, because I think a lot of times a lot of problems are created by religions, and religion should be something helpful in the world. And if there is a religion which is or not religion, just 4 happy days a year, which are somehow connecting the world and are happening at the same time worldwide, starting on July 7th to July the 10th, and then starting September the 7th to September the 10th, and March the 7th to March the 10th, and May the 7th to May the 10th. I think the entire world will be really connected, and we'll be breathing in and breathing out at the same time, and we're all having holidays at the same time. And less war conflicts will appear worldwide just because we're all more connected and everyone is just having a day off of problems and wars. So yeah, I'd like people to plant trees, and I'm sure there is a possibility to create trees of a very very small kind, so they are easily to be planted, and it is an easy thing to make this world greener and to stop climate change and to involve everybody into the happiness. So I created this happy days some years ago, and I'd like everyone to participate because I think it's just fun, and I think if you're having a tree growing, it is really well. It makes your soul grow, and it makes your heart flourish, and I think it's just something beautiful, and well, obviously things like Christmas or big holidays, they are useful for the entire world, and they're useful to raise the GDP of the entire all the countries. And I think these happy days could be Christmas the other way around. So we should not rotten out our planet, but make it greener and plant trees instead of getting rid of them. So I'd like everyone to plant trees and to celebrate these happy days and share presents, etc. So I think these are my ideas, and God, yeah, I'd like actually all my books to become film and animated movies production. So I've written several books. It's about the snowflakes and about the chestnuts, and I've written a book about a butterfly and about a frog, and this huge screenplay called "Where They Don't Know What They're Doing" or "Glorious Bastards 2" should be really appearing in Hollywood, and I'd like to play the main character because this is my family story, and I like everybody who's a producer of this film, people like Steven Spielberg and the Wachowski brothers and Quentin Tarantino and Angelina and Brad Pitt. Yeah, to accept the fact that I've written it, and even if I'm not living in Hollywood, I'm a genius, and I'm a first genius worldwide, and I've written it, so I'd like to participate, and I'd like this one project to be happening right now here in London. Thank you, Logan. Bye.